We're having a date day, evening, night thingy.
Yep. On my blow money.
Yay!
Because you're worth it.
Thank you.
And blow money means like we each get 25 bucks a month. So I have about $120 saved. And I'm probably going to end up spending most of it tonight. Because we didn't budget for day night.
Or babysitter.
No, because all these other expenses. This is a really expensive month for us.
Like all of our new bills are in February because that's when we moved. So like all the big stuff.
And we pay it annually, so it's cheaper in the long haul, but it just makes
every February it's like
okay, there's a lot of bills. So
and we might make it even more expensive. We've been looking into a minivan because we have outgrown our little 5 people cars, or at least we will once baby number 4 gets here. And so Tim and I have been talking about like which vehicle we're gonna get rid of, because we don't need 3 vehicles for sure, and we could probably actually go down to 1. But we are driving the car that we will probably get rid of first.
Probably just gonna give it away because this thing's like shaking and jiggling, and then it like starts doing the like thing, and we're like, okay,
and it hasn't done that until like this trip. Like yeah.
Right now, see how you guys are shaking right now? It's a 16-year-old car and 181,000 miles on it.
And I'm not gonna be able to hold the camera still.
My money's worth out of it. I'm okay with letting it go, even though this is like my college car.
We just want it to like act normal, so when we pull into the dealership, we can act like we have a good enough car that we're like not desperate and have to buy a car tonight.
When we get to the dealership, and they'll be like, "Well, you gotta buy a car now.
You're not leaving with that one." Look at this. You're like bouncing. Like, and it feels like that too. Like, yeah.
It's a good car.
It has been a good car.
It's been a good car. You just bought a car. How do you feel?
I don't know. Excited slash
got a
why.
2008 Honda Odyssey EX, and I feel like we're getting a good deal. It was kind of a good deal in the first place.
It's probably a good deal, but it's a lot of money.
It's still a lot of money, but it's still a good value, and negotiated him down a little bit. And we are driving it home tonight, so which means on date night, we get to drive home separately. Isn't that fun?
Yay, it's a long drive. We're not near home.
Yeah, now we have 3 cars. Now we're going to get rid of one. My car is worth $200 as a trade-in, so we are just going to give that car away. Literally, we're just going to like donate it someplace after all the shaking and everything, especially. And give it to someone who can use it. Last time we bought a car, we spent $13,000 and we didn't have any money, so we put $2,000 on my credit card and financed the rest for the Saturn Vue that we have. And this time, how many years later is this now?
7?
It's the 7th years later?
Because we're almost married for 8 years.
Okay, so yeah, 7 years later, we're buying our next car. And same price, but now we get to pay cash because we are debt free, and we've been saving for this instead of having to like, you know, owe someone else the money for the next couple of years.
I feel like I'm more nervous this time than the last time.
Because it's actual cash instead of like...
Yeah, and the last time it was like, I don't know, let's buy a new car. Like, this will be fun.
Yeah.
And we got... Oh, we went through the...
Yeah.
And
we ended up paying a lot more on it because you got to pay all the interest and all that kind of stuff. So this time we're paying cash, and now we got to start saving for our next car in another 7 to 10 years.
Some point?
Or a house. We're gonna buy a house sometime.
Finally live in a house that we own.
All right, maybe we'll do a house. And I think if we saved long enough, I did the math that I think if we just rented for another 10 to 15 years, we could pay cash for a house, which I don't think you want to do.
I'm not that interested.
Hardcore. But it would be cool to pay cash for a house, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Like to not, yeah, I don't know. So we have a lot of that discussion later. But right now we pay cash for a car, and it's just because we were debt free, and we paid off all our stuff, and then we just started paying ourselves, so that when the time came to buy another car, we could just pay cash for it. And it's kind of a good feeling, but it does hurt to write that many zeros on the check. Well,
that's why Dave Ramsey like says like you pay in like hard cash, which we're not even doing. But I know
like a check,
like
same thing.
Tomorrow or the next day when I look at our bank account, like it hurts.
But we're still fine. We're not dipping into emergency funds or anything like that. So it's official. I just wrote the check. But they only have one key, so we got another 150 off. So if we want to go buy another key, we can, or we can just make it work with one.
If you're okay with it.
I'm kind of wondering, like, but what about, like, wonder if there's someone out there though that has the other key. Here's your new car. You gonna open it? Take off those little white papers on there.
How do I know which?
You press the button.
I am, but I want to open a door.
Oh, I don't know. Open this door. Push
Do I have to hold it down?
I don't know. How about we just... Is this still locked? We have plenty of learning to do, obviously, about how to operate cars that are newer than the 90s.
Got it!
You got it!
Magic.
Now you gotta teach me how to do it, huh?
I don't know, I was just mashing buttons.
Oh.
Like playing video games.
I say, wife, just rip it off. Nobody cares anymore. Just take it off. Well, I guess we're gonna have to drive separate cars home. What? Look at you.
Got it!
All pro.
Hopefully I make it home.
So you excited?
Kinda.
Kinda excited?
I'm nervous to be excited.
Why?
Because it's a lot of money.
But it was good. We got a good deal.
We did. It was a good deal that we got.
In fact, we were just sitting here talking through it. Like, I think we actually got a better deal than we basically got what we wanted.
We did.
You know, like, which is like the money that we were willing to spend for the miles in the year. Like, we got it. So now we actually get to do date night.
Yay!
At like, what is it? It's 9:30 at night. Babysitters. Like, she's fine though. We already talked to her, but we paid her more than we anticipated. That's all. But it's fine because now we can finally hang out and talk rather than do date night at a dealership. So, all right. Enjoy your food on my blue money.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Love you.